Satchels over truck. Keep in mind they are starting on the defensive side this time, so they don't have to deal with that defensive side aggression that Fnatic did to them in the last half. But
comfort and confidence will be paramount.
Okay,
for
all right.
G2
Pistol-wise, we got 2-0. 2-0 for Fnatic. So Fnatic's going to attack.
Perfect.
G2 on defense. We got a raid boss on Darker though. Gets dropped Ghost. Buys double satchel armor.
A similar performance.
We'll also see if Alpha
Flash over towards long, hits nothing.
If he's
with that, they push down.
Orbs like he did on the ISO, that Thrash can be very, very devastating as well.
I mean, we've talked so much about how instrumental of a tool that it can be.
Well, that's incredible timing. Alpha just checked it.
Up 3 rounds, 4, snowball into 5, 6.
Yeah, but look at this, Doug.
Not even considering it. Not even considering it. How many kills do they get?
I believe it's Trent.
Yep.
They've gone on a solo mission right now, and they're really deep behind enemy lines.
There's nothing to cover it. The only thing that might catch him is if they decide to turn around. Jonah P on the prowl with, again, Trent over his shoulder. Every single target spotted, every single corner checked. Now, finally, gunfire erupts as Alfier's the first to fall. Hero's going to join in. It's Chronicle on the swing. Not able to settle. Finally does onto Trent. Delivers on a second.
They ended up losing 2-1 in that flank. That's insane, isn't it?
It's so insane that we're in a 3v3 right now.
Yeah,
how the
it really is.
Round went for G2.
The possibility, the ability to capitalize on a moment and to swing things their way. But again, Fnatic on the counterpunch.
Yeah, and Boaster, he's in pocket right now. He has all this space. He's controlling all of
What do they do? Smoke? Push through the smoke?
He might go hunting for a play of his own right now.
So it's just tough 50-50 to be in. You can choose to swing in. You can choose to take the fight.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to plunk. This smoke's going to go soon.
They're going to check you. They're going to swing you.
No, he went for util when they had to push the smoke.
Ghosties. But time will expire. Yes, another kill comes through for Chronicle, but G2 get the pistol.
Okay,
some crazy shots out of Chronicle to even the score. But the nade that Icy held on to from the start of that round,
99, thank you so much for the prime, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
They were left to their devices. They just couldn't get that spike planted in time. And Boaster, he got caught at the worst moment trying to re-smoke that.
Yeah, time-wise there,
his last shot was beautiful.
Time-wise there, he can't be doing that, man.
That was almost really bad, though.
And I fully get it.
But now, finally, some confidence going back in favor, and Icy, he got 2 into that
round. I understand it, but...
Sheriff headshot to start off.
You just got to duel out.
Outlaw this round. A little bit of pace out from Fnatic.
Yeah.
Durka the first to fight with the Bucky in hand.
Yeah, and... Ooh, I like this, though. Good plan to go through the smoke. I was going to say, they're going to have a hard time actually being able to plant this one. But they flash through. Wait. Oh, my God. That's awesome.
That does not feel good. Heroes down, Boaster.
Yeah, Boaster just survives on the edge of this one.
Much longer, 6 HP. Somehow.
Dude, he's actually getting out of there, and Alpha manages to win that duel. Is that a duel to heaven?
The members are low right now on G2. Look at Valen, 20 HP. Chronicles going for the late flank.
What a bloody mess this would be. But that's a Bulldog down. Flash on the other side as they try to push through the wall. Jonah P on the snap to Alphier,
but Durka
on the exchange.
It's a stick.
Icy's gotten it to half. He's the last
no way, they win 2 duels of pure classic. Whoa, what a shot.
He's found his one. But Durka on the other side with the Bucky again. There's just not a lot of time on this. Durka can swing, but he's going to hold it.
Whoa! Oh, holy hell, that was close. I can't believe he didn't swing. Was he that confident? Was he that confident in the timing?
Praising G2 from their setup. But Leaf, he got absolutely
that is ridiculously close, man. Dude, how did they win both of the duels with classics? One over towards heaven that I guess we see in a sec.
Surely we get one more look. Yeah, this was a tough spot.
That's one. Whoa, that's an insta dink.
Shot out from Alpha's just filth.
Nastiness, and now G2. That's so bad.
And we got to see every single replay. That was sick.
What a round from Fnatic.
I mean, that was close. I can't believe he didn't peak first time.
Again, such a desperate need for something to go your way. And the window has been shut. Fnatic now, they're the ones with the gun advantage. They're the ones with the outlaw. They're the ones with the rifles.
Dude, what a nightmare start for G2.
Fnatic are a team that when given a lot of space, they're able to formulate the correct plan most of the time. It's when teams smother them as well. Take the fight to Fnatic. When they're the ones getting headshotted instead. Where they fall apart, they crumble.
You have to step into the ring and you have to be willing to fight. You have to be willing to brawl.
You cannot show this team the amount of
Peak?
respect that G2
Yeah, but he didn't like
is showing them right
full commit on the fast peak. That's what I'm saying.
But it's so tough because that's the bread and butter for G2. That's been their success.
Yeah, his first swing was in a full commit.
This matchup really doesn't seem to favor G2, and at least for now we're tied. But Fnatic looking like we're just waiting for another round to come through.
They have such a good read on everything. They get the first blood most of the time on their attacking rounds. I mean, keep in mind Haven is their map, but But right now, anti-eco, they get the pick, they freeze, they don't rush the plant.
Yeah, and they're everywhere as well. Chronicle getting another kill here would be pretty nice. But
Alpha, he's just gonna try to get his ultimate online. 2 orbs off of it.
Alpha gets it. Yeah, I mean that's good as well. One away. And just go get an orb. So it could be like orb to get Fischl, then maybe you can just clear a side, then you can get Chronicle to plant, and you got a Viper orb. The plan on this one can be nice and simple. So this is a hard round for G2. They might just go aggro.
No disadvantage.
And the economy for G2, once you guys see it after this replay, you're gonna see it's an absolute shambles. That's why you see Boaster buying the Outlaw. He knows that a lot of players on G2 are going to have light armor.
It's only Valen with full armor here.
Yeah, this lineup's hard to hit.
The biggest investment, the greatest spend.
Okay.
That's so hard to
Dude, I thought he was doing the ROM throw one that goes over towards long.
Boaster has one. I mean, it might be too late.
That one's easy.
They might have an entry onto the actual site. So it's this two-pronged approach again, this contact style on Fnatic's attack.
Only EDG is the team that I've seen go for that.
One will walk up, the other one will hold an angle for him. And they'll gather space like that.
Playing anti, and Chronicle just plays his position perfectly.
Beautiful. They were so ready, and now, yeah. What's the reaction? Oh!
A great reaction, man.
Reaction there.
Not sure Boaster needs to be doing that.
Any damage, dealing with the Outlaw, and tying things up at 4. The pit's still in play for Chronicle, though. And you mentioned that at the end of the previous round, Alpha 1 away from his Thrash.
Yeah, if he can get that B long. That should be a free B site. But it's going to be...
Durka's got to be careful here. There's a lot of lean towards B. If he
they got to go aggro,
they
man.
Lost sand.
They know they're going to lose Orb. They're going to get Fischl.
If can do anything about it. The Prowler to attempt to pave the way. Instantly
Fischl to clear the site. We've got Viper ult to heal the afterplant. If they let the Viper plant. Oh, it doesn't even matter anymore, right? Chronicle got the first kill. Oh my god, Chronicle's got every kill.
He's gotten 3 on the round already. The spike down, the Thrash back up online, and Icy and Valen left to answer a miserable question. Do you try to go for this?
It's 4v2.
Do you save?
Oh, this was bad last time around for Fnatic, but Chronicle, he's taking things into his own hands. He has 4 to the round.
Holy, what an absolute hero Chronicle is here. This was nice for them though. They're 1 away from 2 ults. They know they're going to do some kind of punish over towards long. They just go close. We have 1 person spotting and 1 person anti-flash. Wait, he's not even anti-flash? He just ate the flash?
I thought he was playing anti with how
so did I.
Forget it.
He was in the beginning, but sometimes it just goes your way.
He ate the flash and 1-taps.
A true one-man army on the site.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that was nice. I must agree with Durka there.
And although it was Alpha popping off and Durka popping off in the last map, Chronicle, he was kind of quiet. He's now sitting at 10-2. Didn't even need to commit that Viper's Pit.
Not a bad performance at all.
And he probably won't commit it this round either.
There's no reason to, really.
It'll most likely be a very slow approach, seeing for any type of aggression G2 does. 2 Stingers, 3 Sheriffs across the board. Some ult economy working up towards G2. So not all is lost. It's just an info game now, Durka. He has an idea.
Oh, it's on your head.
Yeah, he's sniffing it out.
Yeah, I guess they like to do this on ecos. Restacks with the tier 1, thank you so much, man. 21 months as well.
That's what causes the speed up in short A, but it's still a
Pickens G2 lower bracket run's not looking so hot, bruh. How about a G2 upper bracket run? That was my one, all the way to the final. I had them winning, dude. A Gen G winning the first one, completely wrecked. G2 winning this one.
Again, almost getting caught in
looking like completely wrecked.
He's being hunted, he's being pushed, he's being pressed, and he's been dealt with.
Just out here cussing teams, man.
Yeah, he got caught out sleeping.
What can we do?
But again, such a small victory in light of every other devastating defeat.
Yeah, Hero did really nice on this.
Finding 2 quick kills. They've kept this one competitive. Sure, they're tied.
There's some nice guns they could go pick up. Oh, okay.
And just as quickly as I say that,
I mean, they're just not expecting him here.
Yeah, the mid-rounding from Boaster, it's been very good the last couple days. Yeah, yesterday they lost, but the stuff he was doing on Abyss, the decisions he was making, really got them back into it.
A map that they felt like they should have been able to get away with. Any attempt at a retake,
this was well played from them on the afterplant as well.
It's squelched, it's stymied, it's completely obliterated.
The around the world strat.
Take a look at it one more time. Again, Boaster was caught in a position, and again, there was
Chronicle, yeah, Chronicle's just been great.
G2 might be able to
slow start. Again, I mean, a lot of people in Fnatic had a slow start.
But the response from Fnatic,
like at the beginning of the year, but
see that mid-rounding that I was speaking of. He's hit a flow state right now. He might not be at the top of the scoreboard. He's quite the opposite of that, including the last game. But it doesn't matter when you're winning stuff 13-3. And now you're up 4-1 against G2 on one of their best maps.
It's still early in this stage of the tournament. But remember, this hardware has what's been so elusive to Fnatic in their time together. If they keep playing like this...
No flash, it didn't go around the corner.
I mean, it might be high time.
It's okay, because they insta-did Prowler, so they know. Good luck to Jonah P on site. We got any util to help this guy out? Flash, insta-floods.
Dude, the C's nade was nice. Durka knew exactly where he was going to be. They popped the ult. He's going to find another. Trent falls. Icy's going to try to exchange with his own.
Is he just doing it in the smoke? Durka was so low HP, man.
Now disposed of. Nade's going to...
They need this 2-on-2 so badly. If Valiant manages to get a kill, he gets his ult.
No smokes. He's got the
No.
Terrible timing. Can Icy deliver? For G2 with Boaster on the other side. Whoa. Yes, he can.
Yeah, he was calm on this. Took like an extra, what, half a second to just make sure that was a headshot.
The problem is it's ugly for G2.
The problem is there's only one person surviving, and the one person has to rebuy armor. So we got 4 people. Got to rebuy everything. They're gonna have no money. They gotta win this round.
It's not consistent to rely on him like this.
And also that it doesn't feel great how the round went.
So yeah, it will be G2's second round win, but off of what? Off of heroics. Seems like G2 are getting caught in these weird moments. Valen with a molly out. He heard Alphayer use that Gecko flash.
One round at a time has to be the approach. It has to be the mentality for the #2 seed from Americas. 4 ults to speak of on the defensive side. And they're big ones.
And Fnatic, they're going to run it back. They like what they saw last time around. Durka gets a freebie on the lead.
He gets timed the jumping up, and now we got official. Okay, he doesn't see that guy going elbow, though.
Durka with a lot to deal with.
We got double TP. Oh my god, dude. Look at this round.
This feels a lot more brawly. This feels
Wait, G2 was so individually. What's going on?
Advantage, Fnatic. A deep hit now that they're going to attempt to counter, but Valen will crumble under the weight of the moment.
Oh, what an absolutely disastrous round from G2.
Fnatic are making
Fnatic did good to like ult dump them. They're obviously using 3 ults into it: Fade ult, Fish ult, and Viper ult. But G2 isolated guy over towards site. Double TP
because of the way that Boaster is calling.
It is like a little bit risky.
Oh no! For G2, they need to gather their bearings.
Oh, why is he
Fnatic,
done
if they
that,
keep going in this exchange, they're gonna take this one away. It might be another 9-3 half.
G2 decides to leave hands off the wheels for now. Josh not calling a timeout.
You could really feel the weight of the moment getting into the head of G2.
And early flash on the swing. Yeah, they have a little bit of space sand, but nothing really to do with it.
And the thing is that they get that space, and Fnatic will take space elsewhere.
Yeah, and now what?
It's very reactionary.
The pendulum may swing one way, but Fnatic will quickly take what's given to them.
You should know there's a Saki. Good news for Fnatic is they actually have showers control this time, or they're about to get it, so they're gonna be able to plant easy.
Perched over the site, trying to stare
That's
into
a
Heaven's
fast
window.
Lamps take. 1, 2, 3. While he's on the head.
But they're ahead of that.
Now he realizes where they're coming from.
He would love to nade this, but
so good on this map. This nade.
Oh, okay.
Molly combo.
Again, there's
yeah, get a couple of them out there. Flash to make sure that they can plant. Dude, look at these. They're getting util dumped.
No need to swing. They can take the fights exactly when they want.
Dude, it looked like one of those, you know, one of those clips where it's like "Welcome to Valorant," and it's just the person's just getting flashed all the time. It was that. Nade. Oh, it was Viper Molly into nade, into mosh pit, into Gecko flash,
yeah, they're playing so together,
and then into Astra
that I
stun.
praise G2 for doing quite often.
I mean, that's their calling card usually. But the truth is, Fnatic have taken that approach, they've added their own flavor to it, and they're obliterating G2 with it.
The individual playmaking for G2, it's just not there. But even so, the team play isn't there either. And keep in mind of the retakes that we
look at
witnessed
Doom Bros, dude.
Previously in these
Really
rounds.
just takes the opportunity.
It's scattered, Balan running out CT alone into a Viper's pit while there's 2 players in hookah. They're not really playing off one another like we know that they do normally. But it's all because of the way that Fnatic is playing. They're making them very uncomfortable in these situations. Corralling them in a U-Haul in that moment, not giving these free picks.
This is the
It's just not been enough.
There's got to be more. There has to be
what
more
EMEA what EMEA America's matchups have we seen so
Call
far?
a timeout. Josh decides to get involved in the conversation and see what he can do. It's been a stomp. It's been another borderline perfect performance.
Lev Vitality.
Fnatic.
Crew Fnatic, yeah.
He's got to be telling them as well, not like
This
this.
is the third one, right?
We can't go out like this, surely.
With every round that passes, the sun sets a little bit more on G2's dreams and hopes and aspirations of lifting the championship trophy. Opportunities are running thin.
Yeah, a team that's been getting third consistently, second in an A consistently.
To be on the podium in Shanghai and
Okay, so they time out on this one, but it's still an absolute nightmare. They one away from Fischl, and last time they tried to punish over towards here, they flashed the guy and got one-tapped.
Perfect.
Viper ult to protect the orb as well, because it's the orb they got last time for the Fischl. Makes a lot of sense.
Usually the reaction of teams is to either flip from hookah.
Gonna start looking at the money at the moment, and the money once again for G2 is absolutely in the bin. Oh, geez. Look at this.
And they're really aggressive and short.
I'll include this as well. We basically got 4 people that are going to have 9k.
Alfear 1 point away from his thrash. The Prowler spotting the first. That crossfire is going to get dealt with.
No, not again for IC.
But he doesn't get out.
Not again. The second one to try to find safe passage, and
they just util dump everyone that they spot.
But that's no satchels now to cut the ice, to cut the cake on the retake.
We'll see if they even get that far. Fnatic calling a freeze into the round. The second Prowler through. Chronicle was glowing Phantom, pushing his way forward for Fnatic. Eye goes out.
Yeah, fake wingman for the plant here, so they think you're planting, then you TP out, keep 3 people there. Gotta keep an eye on Jonah P for this one. Yeah, I was gonna say, it took a while for that. But
that's a punish. How much more can they find? Leaf with 2.
Damn, nice dudes as well, though. I mean, the wall helped him get the first 2.
How Chronicle was planted over
incredible third kill.
It was good calling from Boaster. He was just a little too
far
ahead.
The idea was good.
The barrel was seen by Jonah P on
The idea was good, and but both Jonah and Leaf did. Unbelievable.
Just absolutely mowed down everybody jumping out of hookah. But the call was good. Boaster baited the rotation from Trent back over to A off of the tap of the spike. The transition with the TP was good.
Another audio listener? Dude, everyone's out here walking dogs today.
But again, it feels like it was heroics. Felt like Leaf really had to pop off in this moment. If Leaf falls early, if he goes 1 for 1.
He doesn't do that.
This is what happens if Alpha stands up. Only 1 round, though.
If he goes 1 for 1, I think Fnatic takes
let's wait a little bit. G2 3, Fnatic 6.
Right now.
And IC 1 away from his ult as well. Dirk 1 away from his ult. Boaster 1 away from his ult. So once again, another round where everyone's just fighting for orbs.
There's even a tether being held out.
There are 3 here. This could be devastating.
And Astra Orb is going to be on the left side.
This could be nice, though, that Dog should get shot, right?
This is a really nice
Dog
setup.
spots this guy really
On the
deep.
minimap, there's the eye. Cleared. Icy's position still concealed.
Yeah, G2 have done great to hold on to this at the moment. Like Fnatic, map-wise, they take no map control in the first 40 seconds. It's a huge win for
Give them the
G2.
opportunity to contact up short, because if that smoke is used too early on, G2 will not have enough utility to stall the plant.
And so it leaves Allen in such a miserable condition and position. When does he
And then
invest
they
it
heavy
there? He
go over
decides
towards site.
The
They
monster
might have
Now
messed.
he's gonna die.
Oh, damn, he just got out of there.
Just barely finding the safe space amongst
Yeah,
all the lava.
and it's gonna be hard for
Icy.
Alpha to go pick this one up, right? Yeah, dude, nicely done from Trent, knowing that this was sick though. This idea here from G2 was really good.
And it's only 2 on the
Really,
side.
really
Now,
good.
Holy smokes, he does that, and now he's got the ult. Icy so weak, Durka gets another. A 2v3, this was a 2v5 if I'm not mistaken. If they can convert this.
They can't win this one though.
What in the world will be left? Boaster spotting one. A 1v3 left to convert. Confidence from the captain as he delivers another. Can he find clarity in the
Oh my god, when he got the one tap, I thought he was going to do it. What an absolute shot. This was sick from G2, right? Fish ult. They hold heavy over towards showers. First of all, to punish the fact that they are one away from multiple ults. And then when the fish goes in, they've already left showers. They know that to plant at the moment they've been denying the actual plant spot with like holding showers or like util dumping onto default. They know the fish ult's going to go over towards showers. And then once the fish ult goes there, Trent's just straight up spamming because he knows that there first of all, showers is clear and he's going to get out of there, but also you know that the Gecko's going to try pick up the ult, so he has more chance of getting people.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be pretty, and it hasn't been for G2.
This is a nice run from G2. Shout out to Trent as well here.
But they still find themselves within 2 rounds.
Yeah, finally bringing it back, getting some momentum back in their own favor.
2v5, I mean, it was insanely close, bro.
If it's a commit onto this B side,
yeah, both nearly did
do some mad damage.
What lights the fuse, though? What's the primer? Gen P on the swing, spotting 2 here. Leaf has been dealt with, but Icy, the firing squad over his shoulder.
What a great trade from Icy.
Able to equalize.
It is 1 for 1, though. Every time G2 go down numbers, they double up towards this A site. They'll push together, whether that's short. This time around, it's going to be showers. But they're so spread.
And they don't really have the best guns to like full commit to this. Yeah, Trent has to go fast.
The Seekers here.
Yeah.
They've been starved. They've been deprived of
this is nice though, apart from the Seekers that are going all the way around.
It's deafening. Hero now position given away.
He spots only one. We got Fish ult here, so they kind of know double showers. Okay, now they know triple showers.
Is there anything to spot him? Is there anything to stop him? Just a bit short of being the hero that Fnatic needed in the previous round, and he might be able to clean it up.
Nice
idea. Wisely to hold onto the rocket for just a bit longer, not connecting. Again,
yeah, the wraparound over towards showers is pretty cool.
His time, patiently prowling his way forward.
Wingman should win him this round though, right?
And playing everything to near perfection. Another kill found.
Oh!
As Durka's going to join in on it, they've got to deal with him. Trent's gotten it to half, but that's all it can be so far.
No way! Whoa, that's impressive, bro. They did so well here in this. Dude, we nearly got a 2v5, but we actually get the 2v4 from Fnatic. G2's money is absolutely in the bin again. Everyone's sitting at like 2,300. And Boaster played great with Dark also. Boaster's util was nice. We got Astrasuck to take Wingman off the spike, and then we had the stun for the extra swing here. Or at least to make sure there was no trade on the swing.
You think of bind as well. And this is the attacking side he's doing this, where he has to be the entry. But it's actually
That's so high pitch, bro.
Where he's finding most success.
Outlaw in the hands of Boaster. For good reason. Light armor on 4 of 5 members for G2.
Dark is 16 to 6.
There's so many things I could punish. There's so many things I could hurt.
Fnatic have done a really good job of trying to identify where their aggressiveness is from G2 in these rounds.
Chronicle, 15 to 6.
And Boaster has done a great job formulating a plan in the mid round. Look at this. They're abusing the B-Long Viper Orb. They're so far ahead of this. They should be aware that it's going to be a hookah walkdown, or players at least corralled in hookah.
Yeah, I mean, Boaster's going to see it.
Oh,
or at least
unlucky timing hero.
in such
Great
a
timing.
brutal spot. They know that he's
Hero.
there.
No. You still
He's
think
been
about
dealt
it.
with.
The speed up on B site though. The spike should get planted.
And now they can go ahead and try to take back site. If Durka really wants to, he can push all the way to spawn. It looks like it's exactly what he's doing. Trent has to be careful. He's
not planted.
He's going to be the first on the swing.
Dirk is great right now, but this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense, right? 3 people
Just so
spotted here. They
unaware.
saw
They're
one
aware
over
that
towards
Chronicle's
site.
here,
It can
though.
maximum be one over
Valen
towards
made
spawn, so they
contact
take
with
the
him.
space.
But the timing.
Icy.
Ah man, these two are
Stopping like
taking
a
over
Clyde
this
sailor on
map,
the way as
bro.
Chronicle gets
Look
to.
at how many duels Durka and
Now
Chronicle
Chronicle
winning. It's
divides, torn them
ridiculous.
asunder. Separated. Silenced. How do Leaf and Valen get back into this? Look at Althier's position. It's gorgeous. Posted up on the other side of the wall.
Yeah,
All
your
the
gun
info
barrel
they could
shows,
possibly
mate.
Gather, but Valen
His barrel was sticking out.
has gotten it down to a 2v2 to close the half. A tap of the spike, but it's not committed. Leaf just walks into his death. Valen on the tap. No real way to pull this off. He's gotten it down to 1, but again, time is short.
No.
He's got to commit
Oh, it's
to
last
this,
round. It's all good.
But he runs
It's all good.
away.
You do it.
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to
Yeah, I was
hide.
like, surely not.
Fnatic hit a
Okay, last round. Why not?
Another great half called by Boaster. It's
Oh my god, I was about
9-3,
to lose my
but
mind
8-4.
until I looked
I
at
mean,
the top
you'll
here.
take it.
It's damn
Like, holy hell.
And it felt like they
We're
were in the
super
driver's
tilted.
wheel the entire time. Look at that little barrel. Unfortunate. But it didn't even matter.
Oh my god. One.
I mean, maybe there's one more blunder, I guess. Either way, Fnatic up big. We've got
Yeah,
Josh
this is like
Ortiz's
old school
parents standing
Fnatic
by
where
on
it's
the
just
stage right now
multiple
for an
people
interview.
can
Take it away.
take over a game.
Jen Lee here, standing with Josh Artie's mom and also his auntie to talk to them about today a little bit. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Now, Mama Artie, Josh actually said he's extra nervous today because you are here supporting him. And you know, what's it like watching your son perform and leading the team at a big event like this? 어머님, 감독님이 사실 오늘 가족이 와가지고 너무너무 떨린다. 그리고 이제 뭔가 내가 일하는 모습을 인정받고 또 보여드리고 싶기 때문에 너무 기쁘다는 얘기도 하셨거든요. 좀 이렇게 아드님이 팀을 이끌어가는 모습 보니까 어떠신가요?
너무 감동이고 장하고 반대했던 저희들이 너무 부끄럽고 예, 그렇습니다. 예.
Well, I am just so moved. I am very touched. I'm so proud of him as my son. And you know, it's a shame that we said no when he first said he wanted to work in esports. Now, you know, it's weird for parents, though, of course, to see their children, you know, jump into esports industry, wanting to work in esports. So what was he like as a kid? And, you know, talk to me about how hard he's been going after his dream of working in esports. 반대하셨다고 하잖아요. 사실 부모의 입장에서는 처음에 e스포츠에 이렇게 일한다고 했을 때 좀 받아들이기 쉽지 않으셨을 것 같아요. 이제 아드님이 얼마나 열심히 해왔고 꿈을 쫓아왔는지 좀 설명 부탁드릴게요.
이 게임에 대한 비전을 항상 버리지 않았고 나이가 먹었음에도 불구하고 계속 그 꿈을 가지고 있었어요. 그리고 특별히 이 발로란트 게임이 나왔을 때
Too easy. Thank you so much, man.
정말
Appreciate the 5 months.
관심을
Thank you,
많이
thank you.
가졌고 그리고 우리 자슈한테 정말 맞는 게임이었어요. 그래서 계속해서 그 관심을 갖다 보니 지금 이 자리까지 온 것 같아요.
He was very, very passionate about esports. Always, he's been chasing his dreams. And even though when he got older, he just never lost that vision and the passion about gaming itself. And when Valorant came out, we thought, oh, this was the perfect game for him. And it's the fact that he kept pushing himself to chase his dream, make his dream come true, that kind of enabled him to be here leading the team today. So I'm super proud of him as a mom. Well, thank you so much, and good luck to you two in Fnatic.
I'm gonna get into game fast.
Always good to hear from family members in positions
And
like this. I
timed
mean,
it to
the
perfection.
reality of the
Dude,
matter
double
is,
raid
though,
boss. This is super rare.
G2 are in a position for dreams to become nightmares. If they cannot convert on this attack half of
Yeah, it's
Flying,
both of the players
done.
that are playing insanely well
Meanwhile,
though.
Fnatic, masters and commanders of their fate.
They've been taking the fight
No
to G2
way.
all series long.
Oh, man.
Jonah P's gonna get caught here. He's dead. He's done.
He has no idea. A quick
Boaster,
tap
you're gonna get
assassination
overwhelmed,
style.
mate.
Never knew it hit him.
Wait,
And
they
look
go
at
back
how
and fight?
slow G2 are to make a decision. They want to take the
Ooh,
teleporter.
nice mid round.
But they decide in that moment, just briefly, to dig their heels in and turn and fight. And so that equalizes things for at least just a little bit of 3v3 Alfio with 2 HP. Trent now much better off. A stiff win cleans up both.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Do they realize how close Hero is?
Oh.
Balance are first to fall. They're going to have to attempt to fight for this
Yeah,
retake. Both
Trent
now
low
joining
HP
the
as
fray.
well.
He's healthy too with a ghost in hand.
Oh, they spot the guy over towards site.
As G2
Nice.
realize this is a desperate need to pull off this pistol, and it's gotten down to 1. Trent is so
Yeah, the
weak.
person that went down
also
did the
left in a
damage, so.
1v1. A catastrophic call to arms for G2.
Will this be the one, Doug?
Boaster's gotten it to half. The spray coming through, 40 HP again, just a tap, just a dare. There's the swing, he spots the heal. He's nipping at it, but
Ghosties.
again, the timing, the position from Trent is gorgeous.
Okay,
Still
nicely
for
done from
Boaster,
Trent on this.
But the round for G2.
Yeah.
And the
Double
second
pistol for
round as
G2.
well on top of it.
2-2 overall.
Good
2-0.
proactivity from Fnatic, but they couldn't settle.
Remember though, this is where disaster struck in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the pistol. It was messy, but it worked. And this is where things changed.
And I almost want to see G2.
He could have
Take a
stuck
more
maybe.
aggressive
We
approach
don't
to
really
this
know because he
anti-eco.
moved
I don't
off
think
where
they will, Doug,
the spams were
because
coming
they're not
from.
a team that likes to
They
really
might
do
have died
that
from
and
Trent's
take
spam.
risks
We'd have to see
Right,
Trent's
in a round
POV.
when you don't need to.
That's not the G2 way.
But it really feels like they need to make some magic here. They need to really start feeling it.
Durka with the Bucky again.
Time to
2
not get
satchels,
ecoed. Yeah, the single Bucky's scaring me a
no
little bit.
armor, 18 and 8.
Yeah, but everyone else with
Chronicle
the
falls,
worst
Alfear
guns
does
is making
too.
a play, so still
And
good.
so far, G2 with a much better attempt at holding the line.
And 2 rounds shown now that G2 like to do a 4-1 heavy lean towards B. This is all conditioning. Next round, maybe you'll see a change of pace. Maybe a look towards showers. But for now, it's just a freeze of the round, using Sky utility for more info.
Not again, Jonah. Not again.
gonna find
Oh,
it. There he
I thought he was
misses
going to
it.
get wrecked again straight after the dog.
Hero just eyed back showers, didn't tag anyone, including Leaf. So now he can fill in on the space behind him. If they want to commit to B, they can, but they can also take the T. Well, I guess they can't anymore.
Yeah. Just letting Wingman plant that.
Yeah, now Leaf.
Sub only Moz.
On the
Did you guys
move.
flame him Boaster again?
And the
They
contingency
need to
plan
relax, man.
of him as well. Just as you said.
Heavy numbers from G2.
Can't
back
help but
towards
flame, is he?
There was that first satchel. Still one more to try to propel him back into stealing another round away from G2.
And this is where G2 shine. They get the spike planted. It's the post-plant scenarios. The cycle of utility, the fighting together.
Hey, very nice, man. Very, very nice.
Leaf also getting a kill on the Boaster from the
A
flank.
lot of
That's gonna live
lot of
rent-free in
people
the rest of
surviving.
Fnatic's
Got double
end. Now
armor
they have to
rebuy.
be worried. Yeah, it's only an anti-eco, but still. Every round moving forward, when you see the main pack of G2, you're gonna have somebody staying, holding for Leaf. So it was a little bit of aggression towards B long, but ultimately a freeze. And free picks going their way. A lot of light armor on the side of Fnatic. That's why you see the Outlaw invested by Leaf, and he's deadly with this weapon.
Their money's in such a good spot, too. I mean, if they can convert this, we might have a game on our hands.
Yep, we're within 2 rounds right now. That's that look I was telling you about in showers, the change of pace, the new look. Sky's shown towards B the first 2 rounds.
Making the Outlaw takedown.
Now the dog out A.
3?
Yep, that keeps 3 members of G2 of
Pretty
Fnatic
good.
towards A site. But it's a heavy lean B. That spike is right there.
They hear him there. And Alfio gets enough info.
He hears
They
the stim pack
realize
and
they
he's not
hear
sticking
Stimmy.
around for
They
this
know
one.
they're coming.
Yeah, let me get out of here. That's what he's saying right now. Trent.
Yeah,
one off
Trent
the
one away
thrash.
for this.
But there's nobody towards the A side of the map right now for G2. So if they go back, there's going to be
Ooh,
a
that
lot
works
they
out
need to
pretty
clear.
well. Does that change the original plan? Because it looked like they were moving back, and I think that does change the original plan. With the Prowler hitting no one, it keeps 3 people here. Boaster, he's okay because of the smoke. Kinda.
Boaster's still in a really good spot, though. Is there anything to flush him out? They don't have the dog. He does have a flash.
They're going to have to wait these smokes out, but he's just going to cycle them. The power of Astra is what we're
It's all
seeing
about
right now.
the...
As it goes down, bullets erupt off the
Ooh, that was
stun.
nice.
No
Are we double
passage in.
TPing?
No safety found. But they've got Boaster controlled. They've got him cornered. They've got him cleared. And now
Yeah,
there's
I
gonna
felt
be a
like the
fight through
hesitation on
other
the
side
double
of
TP here from Fnatic
What
was...
can Leaf do? Is in such a brutal spot with an outlaw in hand. Jonah P is going to join him. The thrash.
Yeah,
clears
slight bit
back
of
to elbow.
hesitation cost Fnatic this round.
don't think that connected. Yeah, Alfie are still in a really good spot. Look at Icy's position. As soon as he gets on the move, there may be something going on here. Is Trent trying to keep them back? Durka will fall. And now they push. They're trapped in the
killed him there
tele.
with the stinger. Dude, these players are so insane with stingers.
Upgrades across the board. They're gonna have
Yeah,
to
they
sit this
really messed
teleporter
up
for
on
as
this
long
one.
as they can, but if you look at
That
the
little bit of
mini-map, look at Icy.
hesitation.
He's
And I
gonna
don't know what
find him.
Alpha spotted over. I don't know what
least
Alpha
enough to
spotted
open the
over
door.
towards
And
long,
that's an
but
upgrade for the Bulldog.
He can Roomba his way through the TP. That's exactly what he's going to do. The door will open. Oh, no,
he
control him
missed
a
the
little
boom
bit.
bot. He did it the
wasn't
wrong
great.
angle.
Chronicle might survive this. They did their damnedest, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, you can spam
The
that
angle
spot.
on
You
the
can shoot like
Roomba
through this
is
box,
what
yeah.
doesn't open the door, and that's why Chronicle keeps the gun.
You can spam like through this. Normal guns.
Look, they needed
Tiniest of margins.
they needed the bonus, and they got it.
Yeah. We have a game on our hands now.
Gotcha.
You can never truly count G2 out, especially on a map like Bind. As dominant as that attack half was for Fnatic,
I hit him 70.
they almost made me forget for a second who G2 was as a team.
What is this? 4
The
Buckies.
reminders will have to keep coming.
Look at this investment from Fnatic. 4 Buckies.
Oh,
Oh, he's in there.
the goop just obfuscates everything. There's no way for him to know. There was no way for him to go.
He couldn't do anything at all.
All right, maybe the other Buckies will find some success.
Or maybe it'll be Alfier who just walked all the way down B long.
Yeah, with a Bucky.
With Valen, he's holding the flank.
It's so good.
Chronicle the only
Nice
one
shot.
with a weapon, and now that sits harmlessly on the ground in showers.
Deleted.
This is such a patient, disciplined freeze. This is, I mean, this
Yeah.
is G2 Valorant
Yeah.
right here.
Show some utility.
Yeah, the
take
chill on this.
control of whether the previous anti-eco was B long this time. Take control of short A. Freeze the round, wait for a walk-in.
They must be cautious here. That flash did not tag,
Oh my
but the
goodness.
Outlaw will. Both
Yeah,
are
and they
trying
should be able to
getting
keep
into a
this
position to
one
punish.
kind of clean. Maybe they're
They
aware
did
of the
not
Buckies
succeed.
at the moment. No one wants to push this one.
And so now G2
Retoxicity,
again are
thank
in
you
a
so much,
position
man.
where they-
Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
I mean, barring some.
Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the 17 months.
They can carry even more of these weapons over. The finances will continue to boom.
Look at the economy right now. They're going to have a couple players hitting max cash.
Yeah.
Probably invest in shorties every single round. So good on a map like this where there's a lot of smokes, a lot of Viper orbs you can play off of. Alfie, I heard that reload. He's trying to cheese this kill onto Leaf, and he just might do it.
There's the wall. There's the
No.
snap. Alfier's down. Leaf's now 3 away from having his ult. And Hero falls.
Yeah. And
Yeah, great money, man.
honestly,
Like, really
Fnatic
good
are a
money
team
right
that
now.
likes to buy a lot of light armors. They like to invest in rounds just like this. And that's why you're going to see Leaf using this Outlaw and trying to punish that a lot more.
Turka was in such a miserable spot, man.
Yeah.
Roomba, he pops a satchel, and then he can't see it.
Where are you gonna go?
Yo,
0 doubt.
0 doubt, boys. 0 doubt we're winning this game. Let's go. Get me the Lotus. Let's go, Jacob.
Yeah, they can feel it in the server right now.
There's confidence brewing.
It's a swing of momentum. And the first time out of this map for Fnatic, who suddenly kind of feel like they're on the back foot.
Yeah, Elma throwing the brakes on the situation, choosing to slow things down. And again, an opportunity for Josh to talk to his troops.
And this is just a byproduct of what happens when you lose the pistol. You lose the bonus. I mean, they've lost both pistols on this map, something that they won on both in the other. The IGLing so far from
Alpha
Valen
stood
has
up
been
at
pretty awesome on this
2-5.
attacking side. He hasn't really had to do anything too special, but just the conditioning, the game plan.
I love how
attacking
people are
half, showing
keeping
a lot
track
pressure
of
towards
it.
B with the Sky. On the bonus, showing towards Showers, keeping 3 players towards A. That opened up the ability to convert that round and put them in this spot where it's a tie game. Valen, he's sitting on a Brim ultimate. He might cook some players. Alfier, the only one on the opposing end.
Who's got his ult? Yeah, you're right. Boaster's a little bit away from, you're just 1 away from having his.
I mean,
See
they
if
know
dial up,
this
see
is
that
in
orb
play.
Instantly go through.
They
A
still
little bit
get
of pressure towards
three
down
light armors.
from G2.
Oh, Hero, he was trying to block that orb.
He
but
was
just
trying to
couldn't get
block
there in
it.
time.
Free pass and
Nah, he would've
push.
hit the head by it.
This is a gun you guys know is in play.
Recall
You
smoke
decide to
results in
double
a kill on
push
both
with.
sides.
I don't know
Kills like
about
that
that
usually
one.
tend to favor the attacking side. B long space gathered.
That's so nice from Boaster, understanding all of the space that's been taken and realizing that that's their weak spot. Valen has to be careful here. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
try
mean,
to get
Valen's
across.
probably gonna
They
get
hear him,
caught.
They know he's there, and they're going to try to cut him off. There he is. He's been spotted. He's been dropped.
That's the cue to take B site, though, and they're going to flip. They're not out of this just yet.
A 4v3.
Yeah, and they take spawn control, and it's a pretty good plant for spawn. You can at least spam it.
Such a powerful tool in the retake.
They short as well.
The thing is, it's
Gonna
really far
pretty
back.
much
GT
clear.
showing a lot of respect here.
Yeah. No real value gathered from that
Oh,
thrash.
tucks
He
it in
might
the
be able
corner
to
for him
it
to
up,
pick
though.
up, but he
Wingman
can kind of
quick
get
on the
spammed there.
spike.
The Mosh will buy a little bit of
Dude,
time.
they
to
use so
deny
much
some of
util
the
for this.
flood out if that's what their attempt was. Dizzy over the top, tagging a
Yeah,
couple.
Alpha didn't
But
use
it's not
Wingman in
half.
the end, so
It
he can
should've
send
been
that
half.
over.
When do G2 go? They might not get the chance.
Okay, nicely done from Darker on this one. Okay, nice mix-up from
great
Fnatic. A little bit aggro on this one.
Using that thrash
Yeah,
to
it looked like it had a
identify
good
everybody's
read.
playing up close or
I didn't
inside.
overall like the
The
push with the
Prowlers
light
to
armors,
clear
but
out all
this
Hookah.
reaction to
But
push
then
here
from
as
there,
well,
it was a
knowing that
never-ending cycle
knowing that
of
they should
damage
react over
utility
towards
onto the
long
actual
was
choke,
pretty good.
where any members of G2 could actually kill the diffuser.
That trade out from Hero at the beginning of the round.
Yeah,
you
at least they
mentioned it
traded the
tends to
outlaw.
favor the attack, but when you're able to dispose of one, and then you have Valen on the rotate,
Yeah.
who gets dropped, doesn't have the ult to really be able to contribute or do anything like that. That's just such a massive advantage.
I feel like Valen in this map specifically has been getting caught out with his utility out quite a bit.
Yeah. And for as much as we saw Boaster almost getting punished in those exact same situations, he managed to stay alive.
Yeah.
The opposing IGL not nearly as fortunate.
All for the timeout. It was an answer back from Fnatic. Can they maintain this pressure?
They're going to try to accelerate
go
here,
fast
blistering
on
pace as they've
this.
invested the ult back towards
Real
U-Haul.
fast.
That's
This
gonna
looks
flood him out.
nice
The
though,
problem is they haven't
and we
taken
can
back
see that
sight.
no one showers at the moment. It's a
another problem
very
is there was
fast
no
plant.
delay.
They save a
Scott,
good
well,
amount of
they have to know
util.
that there's a flank, but are they expecting two? Jonah P has been asked to make a stand.
Dude, this is
Can
Dark
he
with his
deliver?
ult.
He's gonna spot the first, but he can't clean him up. Can Icy do what his teammate could not? No.
What?
Another round dominantly going
How?
the way of Fnatic. What can Leaf and Trent do? They're gonna invest the
Whoa.
pit.
Yeah, honestly.
Such a disadvantageous situation,
you can
and
win
now they're
this.
gonna invest the showstopper on the other side, and it's
Less,
all on to
less so
Leaf.
much now.
Still trying to play around the pit, and he can't find safe space in.
With how low the time was, I didn't mind the ult. I'll
Such
be
a
honest.
big investment. It does get kind of close there, but a 4v2.
What is Alpha
Showstopper to
doing?
match the Viper's pit. And nobody dropped from Fnatic either. A little bit of a free kill there again on the Valen.
Yeah.
There's a free kill on Jonah somehow.
Maybe
I
they
don't know why he
dropped
doesn't
one,
get that.
but
Was there like a
honestly,
tap of the
every
crouch
single
button that I
advantage
missed
has
and
gone
it
the way
messed
of
up the
Fnatic.
hitbox?
The last timeout is about to be used from G2.
I missed who he was talking about. It's
Oh, he's just
I
blaming.
don't know. I think it was the head-to-head against
He's
either
blaming
I think it was
Trent.
Trent or Icy. I don't know who it was in that moment. He's basically saying that they're nervous. And in that interview, you know, we heard them say, you know, Josh is nervous because his parents are here, but now he has to be nervous about Fnatic winning those back-to-back rounds. That's why there's the timeout.
Fnatic has given Josh 3 reasons to be nervous
Yeah.
right now. Nerves that are infinitely greater and infinitely heavier than any other nerve that's been weighing on him up until this point. Fnatic have hit
You
10.
two isolated here? Yeah, that's very true.
And he could be saying all the right things right now, but it's not on him.
They're normally really good
you're
at like
absolutely right.
buddying up
You're absolutely right.
and playing together.
G2 need to execute if they want to stay in this, bring it to a map 3.
Meanwhile, Durko's very quietly put up 21 and 11.
Yeah. Chronicle, who started off, what, 10 and 2, he's still up there, man. And now we have an operator online. Durka, he was looking very snappy on Haven.
All of Fnatic has looked snappy, to be
A
honest.
heavy go over towards showers. That's
I will
nice
say
though. This
G2 are a team
guy
that
gets
tend to do
hit, they gotta
very
use a
well
little bit more
against
util.
operators.
Are we? About to
So they
TP
pull a
in.
hero off this initial angle.
okay.
They get Trent his ult. Now what? Where do they go
I like
from
that.
here?
It's just a reaction to make sure that Alpha got the orb.
Set up.
Yeah, so
Creeping
Trent gets
forward.
Fischl. Alpha went and got
Holding the
his orb.
line.
His orb, even.
And now they freeze around this. They've
We've got a
Dirk
question
in
mark
really
here.
good position.
So
now they can
we'll
play
draw the
rest of
question
map
mark.
the
We'll
way
see if they
want.
clear that at one
You
point.
can almost heavy lean towards A like you're seeing on the mini-map. The problem with Bind is Hookah, it's wide open. When you don't run a Sentinel, you kind of need a player there for peace of mind. Boaster's kind of reading into it, though.
Yeah, the orb goes up, and Chronicle realizes there's a real good chance of someone on the other side. A couple of warning shots delivered, but responded to.
Yeah. And with no utility being invested from the attacking side, Boaster has to double back. It's going to be a slow re-clear of this Hookah area.
Yeah, and you mentioned just a couple of moments ago that this is the weak spot. This is what's
Oh.
unclear. Dirk has gotten a little bit further up.
Just
Had he
took a
done that, what,
timing.
a second ago, he probably gets one.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
But the Prowler was
Interesting
dodged
thing
over
here, too,
towards
is
showers as
all
well,
of this
so...
duelist utility that's intended
Oh
to
my
make
God.
noise, but he's got to find safe passage.
What
out.
a shot,
snap
dude.
from Icy.
I can't
Where
believe
do
he
they go
wins
from
that.
here, though?
Alpha's out and is on the own.
Alfie are spotting Wingman with
Okay.
spike in hand. Will
Keep an eye on the
fall.
time.
13 seconds left. They've burned this candle down really low. Can they flood behind it? The spam coming
Oh,
through.
yeah,
Trent's
they
dead.
tried to
But the
Astra
spike
suck and
down.
push him out into the open, then spam on top
The
of it.
attack in an advantageous
Whoa,
position.
just
Icy
got
on
the ult
swing,
off.
but
Hero
Leaf on the
survives
kill.
27.
Boaster and Hero left standing,
Surely
and they've
not.
gotten it down to 2. Hero cannot stand any longer.
Dude, he's had a couple of
Boaster by
opportunities
himself
to clutch.
with ult in hand in a 1v2.
Got him close.
And
Has
he
one
still
smoke
has
if
to
he
get
wants
the
it.
Spike diffuse, trying to very carefully play every single position.
Timing was
Face
slightly
checks the
unlucky here.
smoke.
Okay,
Down
nice
gets
nice
the kill.
done from
getting
G2.
9.
Doug, what an entry from Icy in that
Dude,
moment.
that the kill over towards
Dirk
long is
peeks into
outrageous,
him with
man.
the operator. You think it's going to go in his favor, but he gets sat down. Look at this. Perfect crosshair placement in the post plant. Cleaning up Alpha in that moment, who had a real big window of opportunity to take him out. And then at the end there, G2 just playing that 2v1 very, very well.
But they're still down 1. There's still problems.
And
that
this in
have to be
theory should be a
solved.
pretty strong setup. I guess
They
the
can win
smoke's
this
over
round,
towards
though. The
showers as
economy
well.
of Fnatic, it's
But
gonna be
everyone knows
broken.
this setup.
We're already seeing
Darka's in a really good spot, man.
Yeah, and we can just see people
Cheeky little
with
angle.
feet through the one-way
Is there
here.
anything to clear it? Do they expect it? Maybe a flash? Yeah, it's exactly what it is. The smokes go down, the dizzy goes through. The one-way's been disrespected. They fully
Oh,
cleared it,
this
and
is
Trent's
nice
all the
from
way backside
G2. 4
already.
people managed to get the timing and get out here.
Boaster's
Wait,
been
and Icy
dropped.
goes all the way to
They're gonna
heaven
try
and
to
hits
push
the
into
duel.
spawn. The problem
Back-to-back
is they don't have
opening
U-Haul
kills for him.
control. This is danger on the other side. Jonah P still has a flash.
Oh.
But he's been spotted
Oh
out
my
on
God.
the swing. The
Whoa.
flash. He's
Whoa.
been tagged. He's been dropped.
How's he gonna
4v3 advantage the
kill?
way of the attack still, but they've got to realize they don't have any control of short. Leaf knocked on the door. He tried sniffing his way in, but he couldn't.
I guess the official ate the flash,
And
right?
so now the swing
Or-
back
or
towards
he
Showers.
was
Icy
flashed.
with so
Either
much
way,
to
the guy's
deal with.
flashed.
How do you drop the Turk? You cannot.
Dude, we got some low
The
time on
is
this.
so short, though. Fnatic have to accelerate. They have to go, and they have to go now if they want to have a shot at this. I don't think there's enough time. They've tied the freaking game.
Wow, this was
G2
great though.
in the post
This was
plant
such a
and Icy with
nice
another
idea for
entry
their
into heaven.
Viper ult.
He
4 people
satchels all
making
the
it
way
out.
up.
It was
What
awesome.
a nice set play to answer for that Viper's pit. in
Might
short
have come down to
that was so decisive.
who was
They
this that
ran
managed to
into
get a
that
kill
guy.
and spawn?
Boaster
Jonah?
gets caught with his pants down.
That's
And
so
Alpha,
wild.
He didn't press mouse 1. His teammate dies because of it.
Run. Nice.
So now the economy, there's still a bit of a buy for Fnatic.
Yeah, he
but it's light
definitely
armors on most
he
of the
definitely
players.
ate that flash.
They do have a lot of good retake ults.
Meanwhile, the stock market continuing to boom for G2.
Dude, Jonah did so good. Teva,
And think about how many different
Have a
looks
mosh
Valve
pit,
has showed
Fischl.
so far. The last 2 rounds has
Still
been
gets the kill.
everything showers. That's why you see Fnatic
money
now trying
here
to fight for
in
it.
the bin for
and
Fnatic. They
Chronicle
would have
both
to
here.
equal the next one.
Oh, Leaf, he's been so deadly in holding these
Ooh.
angles.
Surely.
That's not quite going to be enough.
Damn.
But
Lovely
Leaf
little
settles and
jiggles
gets
from him.
2.
Yeah, and they hear a lot of people jump out
Perfectly
there.
teed up.
That's a free A site as well.
And so they flip the map, feeling some of the pressure, dealing some of their own, and now they've tucked tail, they've gotten away. Jonah P will be the casualty, but the site is theirs. Numbers the way of the attack. Icy hearing that. You gotta realize Alfier's waiting on the other side.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
messy, but it works.
Never gonna win that one. Yeah, and
another
their money's
save.
so low that they
And
gotta
you're
save.
right, the economy now.
G2 made a great run on this one.
Fnatic have hit. They have to save.
They just cannot break through the post plants. This is the G2 everybody knows.
Trade here, leave.
fundamentals
Yeah,
on
I mean,
point.
this is just
The call
3 rounds
on
in a row
point.
where G2 are getting the
Icy
first
on
kill.
bind, popping off. He's not having, you know, a 20 bomb performance, but the entries he's been getting.
Fnatic have one more timeout. Probably
It's like
now's a
night
good
and day
time.
from the last map.
Anonymous Gifter, thank you for doing that.
So G2
Thank you,
will
thank
now
you.
take the lead
Here
in
you go,
this
Ivy.
series once
Thank you
more.
very much, whoever you are, Anon.
11-10. No ultimates were even being able to be used by Fnatic. They're still sitting on the Astra ult, still sitting on Fade ult, and they still are forced to buy into this. It's been scrappy buys for the last 2 rounds.
The
towing the
RKG
line.
as well. Another Euler in chat. The RKG, thank you so much. You're up to
Trying to
25
make
now
something out of
altogether.
nothing.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate you doing that. Chat, you know what to do.
Early
Get the Euler
flash
slug
out to
spam going.
Showers Again.
People that got gifted, make sure you say
They
thank you.
just showed B long in the
Low
previous
at.
round.
RKG, appreciate you, dude.
Now Fnatic are probably thinking, oh, is it going to be 3 members taking that? Are they walking in?
Well, remember,
very
it was
much
a
for
couple
that.
rounds ago. The flash came out. Hero got pushed off the angle, and they took Showers. They took the orb. And so that's where the threat is. But the Prowler's going to confirm there's no one there. They're going to fully commit out onto the crunch, though. Trent's dead.
Get spammed.
That's
Spike.
a spike. Well out of reach.
Yeah, it's really committed.
Those little T-Rex arms aren't going to reach that.
What?
Those ones aren't either.
But they're going to have to try. Tucked
Durka.
behind the cover of the smokes. They push their way forward. Icy's
Oi,
dead.
oi.
Oh, my gosh.
Whoa, that was fast.
Alpha Year's filthy.
That was so quick. Poster. He's going to clean up
Whoa.
Leaf as well.
Clean
But it was
round with
ultimately
5
Hero
people.
With that Fade ultimate and the confidence that it gave him to
11-11.
swing out
What a
and
time
take
to
out
do it,
Trent.
man. G2 have so much money. They're all
Isolating
good.
the bomb on site.
Boat 371 with the
Fnatic
prime. Thank you
refused
for the
to
3
relent.
months. Thank you
They
for that. Appreciate
refused
you
to
also.
fold.
What a fight.
There's
Again,
that ult that you were
RKG, man,
talking
thank
about,
you for
and then
doing
the
that.
Swing, and yeah, Hero gets another
Appreciate
one
your
there,
support,
but
dude.
This right here from Alpha Year.
Yeah, I mean,
Those two, as Valen was trying to find cover
those
in
shots
the
are so
smoke,
fast, man.
is denied that safety.
Trent, there must have been some kind of
At the
util
start of that round,
to
the setup
separate them.
was to deal with that 3-man walk-in if that was to happen. Hero was jiggling with a tether out. Alphair was B long towards the TP, ready for the crunch.
They're satcheling off
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
flash.
Oh, you're dead, man.
They're trying to spot and punish Boaster, and they do.
Bose is lucky to be
a
alive there.
considerable amount of damage dealt, but it's really lethality that's found on the other side. Leaf is dead. Of course, it's Chronicle. He started the map
Whoa,
high.
we
He
got
might be the
3
one to
people here
close
for
in.
Fnatic. How do they
Icy
lose
satchels
this?
into his death. It's again disaster. What does Trent do here?
He's gonna die. He's left to his
Nice shot.
devices. Fnatic are giving ones though. But
Okay,
Hero
dude.
will take him out.
G2 maybe forced that a little bit too hard here.
Fnatic did such a good
multiple
job of
people
weathering that
alive.
storm.
Boaster.
G2 not being
What did he
able
survive on,
to
like 12 HP? That
execute.
changed so
Boaster
much.
in that moment, they had a window here. But Chronicle was the one that got the first blood
Shot.
instead, and that allowed everybody on this site, on B, to just mow them down. The power of Astra,
Dude,
we saw it on
Alpha's
the
hitting some
attacking
shots
side
right
of the
now.
post plant. This time around,
We win the game, okay?
Yep, that's how it works, I think.
Alfie are so determined, but this time around, it was the suck from Boaster, who, if he had been taken out, that hookah pop goes a completely different way. And just like that, Fnatic answer back and are on match point. And it's gonna be a Showers crunch. Is this the end?
There's danger here. They've got to realize that. You've got Durka and you've got Alfear waiting on the other side, and Alfear has his ult.
The fish ult could get a lot here. It really
Hero
could.
gives the space up.
It could get a lot. But there's so many people here to
Taking
cover
it's an
them.
aggressive angle.
Prowler
still
goes
here, they
in.
still
Here we
want
go.
it.
This is
Here
the
it
time
comes,
to
Doug.
do it.
Can they
Whoa,
win
without
their
the
bids?
fish
It's
ult?
1-for-1.
You have
Meanwhile,
fish
G2
ult.
seems
Surely use it.
stabilized, at least for a little bit, but Alfear invests the
I'm
flash.
so
He's done with-
confused.
he's done.
That was the plan?
Chronicle and
that was not a
Boaster
good plan.
left standing. G2 continue to play things down to the thinnest of margins. The most unforgiving of moments. But barring a clutch, OT may be on the cards. Boaster has his ult. How does he invest it here?
Dude, that was such
The
a...
thing is Valen still has a molly, still has a stim.
First of all,
If he
the
doesn't get
idea
taken
could have
out,
been
even if
okay.
that
I mean, the
shot
idea
goes
is
up,
okay.
it's
Just
not
the
gonna be
execution
enough.
was awful.
Here it is. It goes up. Chronicles blinded
Ooh.
by a little bit of time. There's the molly
Wait,
that
this
you were
is-
speaking of.
And the re-wrap as well, short A. Look at
This
Leaf.
is
There's
kind
no
of...
idea if
It's
they're
all
gonna
about
know if
Leaf.
it's on right now because they're still waiting on the other side of the wall. This
Oh
man's
my
coming
god.
through, will
Wait, this is
connect
so
onto Leaf.
doable.
Still work to be done.
They can't hear the
Boaster.
sound. They have no idea when it gets
He's got
tapped.
it to half. There's
Oh
the
my god.
flash. There's
Oh
the
my god.
flag.
Oh my god.
Goal.
No way. They get 2v4 them, bro.
Heartbreak for
Oh man, that's
G2.
devastating for G2.
Black banner waves
But my
on
god, man.
Fnatic.
Yeah, G2 lost a couple of these. And even the rounds like these got close. What a way to do it. G2, 7th to 8th.